Greetings again. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a very highly recommended book. Today's book, nonfiction, and it's The Waltham Murders. One woman's pursuit to expose the truth behind a murder and a national tragedy by Susan Clare Zalkind. This is published by Little A Books. It retails for $16.99 in the United States and $24.99 in Canada, and the page length is 340 pages. If you like true crime books, this is the book that is most interesting. It's I won't say it's the best true crime book I've ever read. There's a lot of filler, and I've read a lot of criticism about the book, that there's just too much going on, and there's a lot of information that really is not pertinent to the whole crime, but give the author credit. She researched the subject very well, and she has a personal connection to it. It all revolves around a triple murder in Waltham, Massachusetts, September the 11th, 2011. 3 men were found dead, viciously murdered with their throats slit. It was a bloody mess. They were all in the same apartment room, and sprinkled on their bodies was 1.5 pounds of marijuana. There was also $5,000 in cash lying very close to them. So the police concluded that it couldn't have been a robbery, but the fact that the pot was sprinkled all over their bodies, they thought it had something to do perhaps with a drug deal gone very bad. Now, the 3 men were Raphael Tican, Brendan Mess, and Eric Weissman. Now, Eric Weissman was a friend to the lady who wrote the book, so she has a personal connection. So that's one of the reasons why she wanted to research the book, because it basically was an unsolved murder back in 2011. Now, fast forward to the Boston Marathon of 2013. We remember at the finish line there was a bomb. I think 3 people died, and several others were injured badly in the explosion. Now, there were several people who they charged and caught. One of the men was Tamerlane Tarzanoff. He was killed in a shootout with the police. Now, his brother, and these names I know I'm butchering, Zalkind Tarzanoff was the brother. He was arrested, and I think he's currently on death row. Now, there was another accomplice of Zalkind. I'm so sorry. His name was Ibrahim Todashev. He was the accomplice. Now, what is connected to the triple murder in 2011 is one of the men, Tamerlane, who was killed in a shootout. He was a friend of Brendan Mess. Now, the other man, the accomplice, Ibrahim, was killed by the FBI while he was writing a confession about the Waltham murders, that he was a part of it. So, is that the smoking gun? Was that really the confession that the police were, looking for, or a resolution to the murder? They weren't convinced that they were, associated with these 3 men were associated with the murder. So it's a very complex book. There are a lot of other people in the book. There are other deaths, and at times the book is sort of meandering about different subjects. I think it could have been a little bit shorter and more to the point, without the peripheral characters that really didn't do a lot to the book, but give the author credit. She researched it well. Like I said, she has a personal connection to the triple murder, and it was associated to the Boston Marathon, which was, a famous bombing in history. So if you're looking for a true crime book, I like I said, it's not the best book I've read. It's not the worst book I've read, but it is informational, and it's got a lot of intrigue to it. So Susan Clare Zalkind did a very good job of, like I said, researching. So if you're looking for a true crime book, consider this one. And if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So thank you for watching another Shelf Life online video review. Hopefully it's informative for you. So we will meet again very soon. But until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.